Your Serene Highness, IOC Vice President and IOC members, WA Executive Board members, fellow Olympians, OLY House and IOC staff, volunteers and distinguished guests. On behalf of the WA and its Executive Committee, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the beautiful Caisse d'Épargne headquarters today, which is the home of OLY House for Paris 2024. OLY House is a home from home. During the Games where Olympians meet by sport, by generation, by country, where they attend events during these 2 weeks, where they can watch the Games thanks to the TV feed we receive from 40 venues. But why OLY House? Why calling it OLY House? Why OLY? Because an Olympian is much more than a champion. Becoming an Olympian requires 10 to 12 years of dedication before reaching Olympic Games. Living together with others in international competitions, when you reach that level, in the Olympic village, drives Olympians to progressively embrace the diversity of humanity and all cultures, to accept all differences, and therefore become role models in society. OLY is their special recognition. It is a post-nominal letter, like a PhD or MD, used by Olympians. Today, 22,000 of them use it, and more to come here. This is why OLY House. But OLY House here could not happen without the assistance of many supporters. Firstly, I would like to thank the IOC, our close partner, for their generous support over the years, and for OLY House in particular. We are here today in this beautiful historic listed building thanks to the generosity of the Caisse d'Épargne Bank Group. The connection with Caisse d'Épargne was made by our executive board member and French Olympians president, Olympic champion Valérie Barlois-Leroux, OLY, who is here present. Thanks, Valérie. Caisse d'Épargne has been, in fact, also supporting French Olympians for a long time. And I want to thank you for that. And I would like now to invite our host, the president of the Fédération Nationale des Caisses d'Épargne, Alain Di Crescenzo, to say a few words. Alain, please.
Thank you, Joël. Welcome to all of you. Your Serene Highness, dear Joël, dear member of the board that I hear of the WOA, and of course, I would like to say hello to all the Olympians here. You are welcome here. So, of course, on behalf of the 15 saving banks, I'm more than happy to welcome you here in this hotel, Bouzou, and that it is the head office of the saving banks, but for a few days is also the Olympian house. So special thanks to you, Mrs. President, because thanks to you, it was possible to organize this celebration. Thank you so much. Okay. The partnership between the WOA and our federation, which make us gathered here, is not a coincidence. Believe me, not at all. It's not at all a coincidence. It is obvious, and for at least, let's say, 4 reasons that I would like to share with you. First of all, our saving bank, as you explained a few minutes ago, was the first premium partners of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games since 2018. We were the first. And we also the sponsor of the Olympic torch relay. And you know that we have an organization dedicated to philanthropy called Finance and Pedagogy. And the organization dedicated to this philanthropy has been partnership since 2022 with you for the organization of this event. And of course, to manage the financial aspect of the careers and post-careers of athletes. Second, we have an ambition that I would like to share with you. Make these games useful to all. Useful to athletes, useful to territories, and of course useful to the society. And in this context, 85 athletes, including 45 selected for the Olympic Games, are supported in region across 36 disciplines. 121 sport fields were renovated or are under construction, thanks to the saving bank support. And 3 sport federations are supported by our banks. And the third reason is that as a regional cooperative bank and pioneers of social transition, we strongly believe, like you, that the sport is a wonderful vector of cohesion and, of course, inclusion. And I would like to share 2 initiatives that we put in place in 2023 and 2024. First, we signed a partnership with the Engaged Sport Club, and we support over 400 associative initiatives, and with impact 300,000 young people. The second initiative is the Belém. You know that the Belém is our historic sailboat which transport the Flamme from Athens to Marseille, and we supported 370 young people, and 14 of them traveled with the Flame. And the 14 people were mentored by the president of the saving bank. And the last one, to conclude, which may be the most important, is that saving banks and sport, and more especially Olympism, share the same value. We started in 1819, and the shared values are the following: the excellence, the respect, and the solidarity. And of course, for all these reasons, I'm more than happy to welcome you here. This is your house. Welcome to the Olympians and to the family. Congratulations to the laureates of the Olympians for Life. And of course, I wish you a wonderful evening and celebration. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Alain. Thank you very much. And I promise we will take care of your house very carefully. We had some very nice celebrations already. I would like also to thank Hong Kong Baptist University and its president, Alex Wei. I think he's here. Thanks for the 2 very interesting panel discussions we have organized here, enhancing the life outside sport for Olympians, and also on science, technology, AI, and sport. I could go on with many of our activities over the next 2 weeks, but allow me to mention just one. Of course, as a proud modern pentathlete, I am so happy that my international federation, UIPM, chose OLY House to celebrate the over 30 years of service to our great sport by UIM President Dr. Klaus Schormann. Thanks. Thanks to you, and we are looking forward for that on August 3rd. As I mentioned before, the IOC has been a great supporter of the WA and of the concept of OLY House. I am pleased that my friend, IOC Vice President Nicole Hoevertsz OLY, is with us and would like to say a few words on behalf of the IOC. Nicole, please.
Thank you so much. Your Serene Highness, dear colleague, Prince Albert, dear President of the World Olympians Association, dear Joël, WOA Executive Committee members, IOC members present, dear fellow Olympians. With the Olympic Games Paris 2024 underway, and following the absolutely spectacular opening ceremony we celebrated just a few days ago, we are here today to celebrate the opening of OLY House, a place dedicated to Olympians and their legacy. The IOC president, Thomas Bach, regrets that he was unable to attend this opening personally and share this moment with all of you today, but I am extremely honored to represent him on this special occasion. Once an Olympian, always an Olympian, right? Exactly. This title is the recognition of a lifetime, honoring countless hours of dedication and sacrifice, and the crowning achievement of our sporting careers, participating in the Olympic Games. This shared experience humbles us. We realize that we are part of something greater than ourselves. We are part of a phenomenal event that unites the world, a community that transcends borders and cultures. Because of this, Olympians carry a profound responsibility. Our Olympic experience inspires us to spread the spirit, to carry the Olympic values into society. With your wealth of knowledge, skills, and experiences, each one of you plays a meaningful role within our Olympic community. As role models, as change makers, as innovators, and ambassadors for the Olympic spirit. OLY House, Joël, is a wonderful project and serves as an exclusive oasis for Olympians of all ages, nations, and sports. As an Olympian myself, which I demonstrate very proudly with my OLY pin, I love this idea of a home away from home, providing a space for Olympians to meet, to relax, to take part in activities, and to watch the games. It embodies the Olympic spirit by fostering a sense of community and connection amongst Olympians. Supporting and empowering Olympians is a top priority for the IOC in its mission to build a better world through sport. By investing in programs and resources for all Olympians, and you just mentioned a few of them, Joël, we aim to further strengthen the bonds of this community, providing support and opportunities and creating paths of collaboration and development. This is why the IOC is very pleased to be supporting and investing in the delivery of OLY House. And I thank you so very much for your sponsorship of this project as well, and of the torch relay, of which I was a part myself as well. In doing so, and by standing together with Olympians around the world, we embody our new motto: faster, higher, stronger, together. In this Olympic spirit, I wish you a successful inauguration of OLY House and an amazing time at the Olympic Games here in the beautiful city of Paris. Let us continue to inspire and be inspired, to strive for excellence, and to uphold the Olympic values that make us Olympians. Congratulations, Joël, for putting together this beautiful OLY House. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy your evening and enjoy the Olympic Games. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole, and we are looking forward to an even closer relationship with the IOC on the future and on the way forward. Now, we have a very special ceremony for you here at OLY House. At each edition of the Games, we induct 5 Olympians, one from each continent, into what we call Olympians for Life. That's the WA Roll of Honor. Olympians for Life celebrates those who achieve both on and off the field of play, who exemplify the Olympic spirit and values, and who have made a major impact in their local communities, their countries or region or globally. So it's not about being only an Olympian and a champion. It's about serving and giving back. Of course, every Olympian is guided by the Olympic values. But these 5 have gone far way above and beyond. To present the Olympians for Life Awards, it is my pleasure to introduce our patron, a 5-time Olympian, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, OLY. Our first awardee, and we see it on the screen, competed in 3 Olympic Games for the Philippines as a swimmer. Since her competitive days, she has been the president of the Philippines Olympians Association, building them into one of the most active associations in the region. She has been the chairperson and president of the Special Olympics Filipina, and has run various clinics bringing sport to street children in the Philippines. It is a great pleasure to introduce Akiko Thomson-Guevara OLY.
I just want to say thank you for this very beautiful and unexpected recognition. We run a lot of fun and impactful work in the Philippines, programs that we're very proud of, programs that keep the Olympic spirit alive. And it's a lot of hard work, and we don't do this for the recognition. But on the rare occasion that we get it, it really is very affirming and very special. And I'm just so grateful that I have so many family and friends that are here, grateful for the support that we get from the WOA through the grants, and grateful also for all the partners that support the work we do, because we can't do it alone. And it's because of our partners locally, the WA, that we can run our programs. And I'm not sure if many of you are aware, but these games mark the centennial participation of the Olympics, of the Philippines in the Olympics. Yeah, thank you. And my hope and prayer is that this recognition will inspire and will fuel greater work in our part of the world. And so let's all keep the Olympic spirit alive. Maraming salamat.
Our next awardee is Barbara Kendall, OLY. She competed in 5 Olympic Games, winning the whole set of medals, gold, silver, and bronze. She was also 11 times windsurfing world champion. Of the field of play, she was an IOC member, the inaugural chair of the Oceania and Continental Athletes Commissions, where she advocated for the rights and welfare of athletes. She is currently a vice president of the International Surfing Federation and a master education for the IOC's Career Plus program. Fortunately for her, but unfortunately for us, as a vice president of ISF, she is in Tahiti right now for the competition there. But the good news is that she is coming to Paris, and we will award her Olympians for Life certificate on August 6th. Please come back here in the garden during a cocktail we are having with the W Executive Committee and the IOC Athletes Commission members. So, Barbara Kendall. Our next awardee is Faith Ogallo Oli from Kenya. Fez competed in Taekwondo at Tokyo, having previously won silver at the African Games in the plus 73 kilo event. While still competing, she is also a climate advocate. When she moved from her rural home to Nairobi to study, she was appalled at what she saw around her. Litter everywhere, rivers filled with plastic, and very few trees. She decided to visit slum areas to convince them to start cleaning up around them. With the little money she made from her winnings from sport, she paid for gloves, boots, and wheelbarrows to start setting up teams in various slums to clean up their environment. She's also currently developing funding proposals to get sponsorship from big companies. Hopefully, this award will help her in her fundraising. Ladies and gentlemen, Fez Ogallo, Oli.
I'm honored to be here, everyone here. It's because of the value of the Olympics. That is friendship. You are here because you are our friends. We couldn't do this event all alone as Olympians. But for your presence, I'm really grateful. I'm called a green champion. Why they call me a green champion? Green means responsibility. Like we have to be responsible to take care of Mother Earth because that's all we have to conserve future for our children and other generations to come. So whoever is here, be a sustainability champion in your organizations. Make sure you conserve the environment, you take care of the surrounding, the well-being of everyone in the organizations. And that's what matters. Yeah, I'm grateful and thank you all for being here.
Our last awardees come as a pair. And what an inspirational pair. What an inspirational story. It was 1936, Berlin. Hitler was preaching his racism and sectarism. He hoped the Olympic Games would prove that the so-called preferred race was above everyone else. But some emblematic athletes had a different idea. The final of the long jump was between black American Jesse Owens and white German Luz Long. Owens won. One in the eyes for Hitler watching from the stands. Then Long, who took silver, took it to another level. He ran across to congratulate Owens, and they walked around the stadiums arm in arm, demonstrating the true Olympic spirit and showing the world what they thought about Hitler's doctrine. We are very honored today to have with us the grandchildren of Owens and Long, Julia Vanessa Long from Germany and Marlene Dorsch from the USA. Julia and Marlene, please.
Thank you very much. We are very honored and we feel proud to receive this special award on behalf of our grandfathers, Jesse Owens and Lutz Long. The friendship between Jesse and Lutz demonstrates the power of sport to unite people, and we think it's more relevant than ever.
Our grandfathers on that field in 1936 were an inspiration, not only because of their excellence in sport, but also because of what they proved, the fallacy of racism and superior race. So we are thankful to be here today to celebrate them, to thank you for recognizing their friendship and knowing that this is even more relevant today, not only who they were as athletes, but their character and their inspiration, and we are so proud that it continues in another generation. So.
Thank you to you, thank you to both. What an inspiring group, as always. I would like to thank His Serene Highness for awarding all the awardees today. Coming from a 5-time Olympian who is also a role model and a head of state, I think everybody will appreciate. Thank you, Monseigneur. And we are proud of these special Olympians who can inspire many more, because everybody could become a role model. Use the notoriety you have as an athlete to foster social cohesion, to foster integrity, to foster diversity and in the world. We are used to say, as Nicole beautifully said, once an Olympian, always an Olympian. And tonight it's even after the life. Thank you all so much for joining today. Enjoy each other's company and the hospitality. Don't forget to have a look at the Olympian signing wall for the Olympians here, and take a selfie with the Olympic torch. And at the end, enjoy the games.